Hello. Welcome to our Wednesday Facebook Live. If you are watching this part of the video, you are probably catching the replay, so thanks for being here. And welcome if you are able to catch this video live as well. So glad you're here. Thanks for joining in. I have another fun project for you today. Good morning. It's just a quick masculine Christmas card that we're going to be making today. I held my dog launch party last Saturday, so I am still in the holiday spirit. Good morning. So glad y'all are here. I can't believe it's already Wednesday again. And I love spending a few minutes with you each week just to be able to make a quick project and connect for a few minutes. So thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to start today telling you about our September Paper Pumpkin Kit. So if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it is a subscription box. And it comes straight to your mailbox with all of the supplies that you need to make the projects. And all you really need to add is your scissors to the supplies. And then you're able to, for September, create 20 little cracker box treat holders. And the name of the paper pumpkin for September is Hello Pumpkin. So I thought this was really cute. Stampin' Up! Announced this yesterday. So our subscription time, you have time to subscribe until the 10th of September to receive this box. And then they usually start the billing process about the 10th or 11th, and they ship out within a couple of days. Usually takes a little over a week for me to receive my box, but it's always a fun surprise. And then we do, for those that are local to me here in Texas, we have a Paper Pumpkin Club. And right now we're doing our monthly club meeting on Zoom, but we usually do an in-person event that's a lot of fun. Just have a meal together and work on our kits. So we just had a bunch of sirens come through, and now I hear the train. So we're right on track, aren't we? That's the way it is when you do live videos. Okay, we are going to be using Wonder of the Season products today to create our card. And this little 6x6 paper stack is where our Designer Series paper will be coming from. And then I'm using one of the bundles. So this is a really awesome sweet collection. It does have 2 different stamp and die bundles in it. And the colors are really, really pretty. The paper, you've got real red, cherry, garden green, and shaded spruce. So some very traditional Christmas colors. Let me show you the bundle of products that I'm using. The stamp set, there it is. Okay, so this is the Wishes and Wonder stamp set. And I'm absolutely loving the sleigh. I think it's just so pretty, but lots of beautiful images to use. And then dies that coordinate. And I like that we've got like a little medallion that you can make Christmas tags with, and you can really layer those up. A couple different foliage, a couple of deer. We're actually going to use the buck today. And one of the dies in this, let me bring something dark so you can see it, is this really cute tag. And I've used this a bunch. Even if you just got these dies, the tag, I think it would be a great investment. Having that cute tag in your crafting supplies. So when you cut out the tag, this is what you get. So it's going to have the hole there for the ribbon. It's got a really cute little border. And then if you can see it, there's also some stitching. So that's what you get when you use the die. But we want to step it up a little project today. And I want to take that die and turn it around and have the design pattern on either end. So when you just line this back up on your die, on the sides, that stitching falls into place. You can actually feel it go back into the grooves of the stitching. And then you can come down a little bit, run this back through your die cut machine, and now you have the cute pattern and stitching on either end. So that's going to be back behind our focal point. I'm using a shaded spruce card base, which that is not a color that I use a lot. It's a deep bluish green. It's very pretty, very Christmassy color. So it is, let's think, 8.5, no, yeah, 8.5 by 5.5, and then scored at 4 1/4. That's typically what I do. Doesn't feel like I scored it perfectly, but we'll try to get a good crease here. Our bone folder. And then I decided that the inside panel, and I think I'm going to orient the card this way today, and I didn't for you guys. I've been really busy and working a lot, but I had this in my head, so I knew that it was going to work out. We'll just put it together. Put it together. So I'm going to use crumb cake for the inside. I think that if I use like a Sharpie or a dark black pen, that writing will show up just fine. And this card does not have any stamping on it today, which is kind of unusual for me. I love to stamp, but I thought I'd see what you guys think. I didn't put a sentiment on because I think it could go a couple of different ways. Okay, next I took a piece of that 'Tis the Season 6x6 Designer Series paper, and it's really, really cute. It's got the shaded spruce foliage in the background, and we're going to go ahead and add that layer. This one's going to come together really quickly. I think it's going to be really cute. I hope y'all are having a great day and your Wednesday's off to a good start. I've already been pretty productive. Okay, next, what I'm going to use is a crumb cake tag that I've cut both ends, done that little scallop, and I'm going to, but first, I want to put a piece of this Designer Series paper across, this Cherry Cobbler color. So let me see if I can't get this lined up pretty evenly, using my grid paper there just to get it lined up. And I did grab the Stampin' Seal, try to use it today, and I ended up using my liquid glue. That's just my go-to. That's okay. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Isn't shaded spruce and cherry cobbler just beautiful together? Very traditional look, Christmas look. So then we're going to come in here with this little tag that we've made, and I think, trying to decide if I'm going to pop that up. Of course we should, right? Let me get some dimensionals. Go ahead and use your dimensionals. And we'll just get those backings off. I didn't pull my take your pick tool out with my supplies. And let's see, we'll put this over to the side here. Let's see if I can get it somewhat straight. I think it's down just a little bit on that side. I actually think that's pretty good. So isn't that neat, just the effect that that gives? I love when we can use our supplies in a different way and give it even more versatility and value to the purchases that we made. So now, from the die set, we have this gorgeous buck, and he is cut from the brass foil paper. So let me bring it a little closer. I know it's going to be super shiny, but I hope that the camera will pick up the gorgeous detail in this die. It is just stunning. So I know I cut some greenery that I know I want to put back behind him. And let's see here, kind of get some positioning. I think what I may do, if you have a silicone craft sheet, this is a trick that I've started using. Just squeeze a little bit of the liquid glue out and then kind of dip your leaf in. And that way I can come in, get back here, Buck, and I can just add that leaf. And what's great about this silicone craft sheet is that you can actually just wipe that glue off when you're done. So if you don't have one of those, I highly recommend it. I use mine all the time now. It's great if you're inking and you want to protect your workspace. And it's great for applying adhesive. And like I say, it just wipes right off, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, I think that little bundle of foliage back behind my deer is going to be perfect. Let me check my placement one more time. Yes, I think that's going to be pretty good. All right, a couple more dimensionals, and we're going to be finished with this card. So I did not put a sentiment for a couple of reasons. One, I think that this would be a beautiful masculine Christmas card, but I also think if you know a guy that has a birthday close to Christmas, especially someone that loves to hunt, wouldn't that be pretty? Probably got that foliage just a little bit high, but we're going to go with it. Put him right about there. And we are done, y'all. Look how easy that was and how pretty. So I think that you could come in with your sentiment here. You could actually bring your sentiment, like a strip sentiment, down towards the bottom. You don't have to put a sentiment on the outside at all. You could just side. And again, I think this makes a beautiful masculine Christmas card, but also perfect for a birthday, especially around the holidays. So I hope that you love this project. I really do. These dies are just phenomenal, and I definitely recommend them. This is a beautiful suite. It has a very vintage feel to it, and I've really enjoyed working with it so far. So you may see some products again from this suite coming up in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned. I hope to see you back again next Wednesday. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks so much for coming by.